There's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you.
It's nice to think that there might be a man in the sky who's going to help us put a stop to that. But I think we're more in a position where we better help ourselves. The Lord helps those who help themselves. I think I heard that somewhere. Good afternoon. It's Tom Friday, and Tom is back in his country bag again. Tom's been getting better and better with his musical variety. He's been dabbling in country music the last couple times out. Today he's gone whole hog, or at least all goat. You can see the goats in the background. This is actually a somewhat serious song by Tom. It's called Man in the Sky. I have previewed it because I'm kind of that obsessed type of person that wants to know exactly what all the lyrics are. And in fact, I have them on the screen for you in case you want to know what they are. I think they're about 98% accurate. There's a couple typos probably, as usual.
There's a man on TV at a desk in a suit. He lies through his teeth and they still call it the news. And there's a man in a white coat whose medicine kills. He loves when you're sick cause you pay for his pills. There's a man at the bank who will give you a loan so that you'll buy a house and then he'll take you home. There's a man who wants you spending your life online, knows you're searching for truth but controls what you find. We'll be fine, babe, if we don't make it through. There's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It don't help if you can fly, 'cause way past the moon.
As usual, Tom is hitting all the hot buttons there. The man on the TV that lies to you constantly, the man who's behind the internet who feeds you all the wrong information. Pretty well a category of what we're up against here in this country and around the world, really. Is it true that there's a man in the sky who's going to look out over us all? Tom may think so. I never really was brought up in the church, and I believe most people who have faith were brought into the church and brought into faith early in their lives. It's much harder to catch it if you've never had it before. Now I'm 74 years old, so I suppose there's still hope for me. I haven't had a lot of faith in my life. I've been lucky in a lot of ways, but that was one thing that I didn't get. Anyway, aren't these farm animals cute? Boy, what a country sound. If you listen carefully, I think I hear a banjo. In addition to Tom strumming on the guitar, it seems like there's a banjo back behind him. And I also hear a pedal steel guitar. So he's gone all the way country on this.
And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe, I'll be the man for you. There's a man in a court sworn to uphold the law, but he's crooked as a fence post and don't do his job. There's a man in a classroom who should know the facts, but he's brainwashing kids, teaching English and math. There's a man in your phone who hears everything you say. He knows everywhere you go, every joke you ever made. There's a man with a bloodline that owns the whole world. Every airplane and building and gold brick and pearl. Will be fine, babe.
Funny you mentioned about the man in your phone that hears everything you say. The other day we were talking about the old Stouffer's TV dinners, the frozen dinners. Didn't do any type of search, just had a little short conversation about it. I get online and within 5 minutes I'm seeing ads for Stouffer's for frozen meals. It's crazy how they monitor everything that you even say and then immediately try to sell it to you. I'm sure most people have had that experience. So yeah, there's people with bloodlines that control all the wealth in the world, people that just want to destroy the world. It's nice to think that there might be a man in the sky who's going to help us put a stop to that. But I think we're more in a position where we better help ourselves. The Lord helps those who help themselves. I think I heard that somewhere.
If we don't make it through, there's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It don't help if you can fly, 'cause way past the moon. over us tonight, 'cause there's people looking down on us for fighting for what's right. Hold the line, babe, and I'll hold on to you. There's a man in the clouds, and I hope he's looking down, 'cause there's people here on earth who trying to put us in the ground. We'll be fine, babe, I won't let go of you.
Those people are trying to put us in the ground. That's the strongest statement ever. But that lines up with what a lot of people believe, that there's some fanatics out there who believe that the world is overpopulated and we need to reduce the population. And they're not above using surreptitious ways to kill off some of those excess carbon creatures that are emitting too much carbon. You might want to see my video on the song Depop by Angry North, a young British fellow that has a lot to say. I actually love that steel guitar. It's really works so well with this song. Tom's come a long way from the rapper that we first knew, going on 5 years ago now, when I first came across him. He's really branched out and really matured as an artist. Is really what we call a genre bender. He can do a lot of different things.
Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It won't help if you can fly. He's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe, I'll be the man for you.
And there's Tom playing with his friend the goat. A really simple song, a really simple message. Some people do take a lot of comfort in believing that there is a man in the sky or somewhere out there who's looking over us and is going to help us get through. Never hurts, I guess, to pray and to hope that that's true. He certainly has a way with words, this young man. I think he told us exactly what's going on wrong and maybe what the solution could be.